Today, I will be continuing the long journey of beating Valheim on its hardest settings. From each creature being faster, stronger, and higher level to no map, no portals, and 1x resources, as well as the hardcore death setting, this is going to be a tough one. Before we get started, I'm currently trying to make it to 10,000 subscribers, and if you guys could help me get there, that would mean a lot to me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you guys would like to watch this series from the beginning, there is a banner in the top right now to start from the beginning of the playlist, but if not, that is perfectly fine because we're going to give a recap, and we are not that far into the series. First, before we get started as well, let's talk about exactly what the settings are. We got combat difficulty as very hard. This means creatures do double damage, are 20% faster and bigger, and have a 40% higher chance to level up, meaning being a 1 or a 2 star. From that, when we die, we are set to hardcore, meaning all inventory and character stats are destroyed. The harvest rate is 1x. There's an option for 0.5x, but we will not be doing that because it disables some game mechanics, and we do not have raids on, but we also have no portals and no map. So let's continue with my hardest playthrough yet. And we are back in Valheim's hardest mod pack. Today, I don't know, we're going to the plains, I think. It looks like last episode we killed Modder. And also, before we get started, in between the last episode and today, we got 2 new people to add to the wall. This is the Super Thanks Members wall. Thank you all of you guys who have decided to give me Super Thanks on YouTube or decide to become a member during this series. But these 2 have just been added. And if you guys decide to do that same thing, which is of course not at all needed, then please let me know what you would like on your sign, if you would like anything specifically. And yeah, so the first thing we got to do today, I feel like, is we got to take this with us. So I feel like we got to go put this on the altar real quick. This is what could likely be our power for the rest of the series. I really feel like Bone Mass is not going to work because it just isn't as strong. Now, in previous times when Bone Mass was minus 50% damage, that would bring you back to being at, I mean, if everything does double damage, that would bring you back to being at a base damage multiplier for any time that you have it on, which would be really nice. We're not there, so for right now, we're going to have to go over here, and yeah, we'll have to see, like, I don't know. I know we can use this, but I need to think of, like, any tools that I can use for the plains. I've got a couple ideas, but I got to look at what I can get. I think some of it's going to come from the Bog Witch, but I don't know yet. The other thing is we have some more Bog Witch stuff that we can go grab for other, like, in-base things that we could do. But yeah, thank you guys so much also for the support on the series. I'm pretty far behind on responding to comments, but I'm getting there. So hopefully by today. Yeah, and tomorrow is Christmas, so happy Christmas Eve to everybody if you celebrate it. If you don't, happy Wednesday. When we get this put up on the altar, we'll bring it back to base, and I'm going to start planning for our first plains expedition. We know where our plains is at, I know where I want my farm at, and we have a pretty good idea of where we want to go, so we can go start out that way and see what we find. We don't have anything or any knowledge on Yagaloth or anything like that. That would be a first thing to find for today, but also we're going to need a ton of iron, and we're going to need to get the farm set up. So we got a bunch of different things we can do. Whichever one kind of just shows up in the plains first is what we'll do first. And with this, we are halfway finished with the playthrough. Or with the bosses, not with the playthrough at all. Also, I just got requests to change the sign that I just put up, so we're going to go back and do one of those real quick. I figured I should mention that as well. But we now have resistance to frost, which is cool. Max carry weight plus 300, which is amazing. Movement speed plus 10%, plus the wind effect that comes with it. I literally don't think there's anything else that should be being used in this playthrough, so yeah. Alright, we're headed back to base. We'll change that sign. I think we're going to make... How many more arrows do we have? We still have 200 arrows. Honestly, I think we put these dragon tears back at base somewhere in case I lose them. And I think the first thing I want to do is set up and clear an area for a farm, even if I don't get the crops yet. I would like to get them growing, and then I think we go out and get iron for our padded iron set. It doesn't necessarily have to happen this episode, but I'd like to have it done before I start really exploring the plains. I'd like to have that padded iron armor set, so yeah, I think we do that. But for right now, we're gonna head back. The thing that I want to look at, I'm pretty sure there's a mead, but I don't remember if it's from mods or from the Bog Witch that can stop death mosquitoes from attacking you, or kind of like bug repellent, kind of keep them away. If that does exist, I would like to get it, but if it doesn't exist, well, I don't know. But I think I want to use that because that would get rid of my main concern of, you know, that's the one thing I can't really like run away from or just, you know, fight with a bow because it could sneak up on me. So if we can get that, kind of eliminate the Deathsquito like problem, then we should be in a lot better position to just kind of run around the plains for a little bit. Just don't piss any locks or tar monsters off and kind of just stay away from the fueling villages. We should be fine. Okay, just because I want to make sure that this person sees. I have changed from their @ to I touch the wall. That's now there. We have enough arrows and stuff. I think really I'm lacking on food right now. I don't know what food I want to bring to the plains with me. I want it to be fairly cheap, and obviously I know once we get there we'll have more, but I think we're going to have to harvest everything back here at base for now. We may actually be back here for a few days. I mean, we just got back from the Modder Adventure. We consumed pretty much all of our food from that. So I think I'm going to spend a couple days to make the food and make a little plan for what I want to do. Also, I'm going to gather a bunch of stone on the boat, so I have an area, stone and wood. We're going to use workbenches to block spawns and use stone to raise up the ground around where I want my base at. We'll bring the cultivator with us. We might make a new cultivator to just leave there in case I die with mine, or in case I can't find mine or something like that. We can just have it there, or in case I forget mine. And then we will just, we'll probably have a forge there to repair a cultivator. And we need to get a whole bunch of stuff ready for where that plains base is going to be, because I could really make it right now when I go back. So let's replant all this stuff and probably actually set up a decent little camp with us. This is going to be our first base away from home. It won't be a full base, but it'll be, I mean, we'll have a forge to repair our stuff. We'll kind of have a storage area for stuff to bring back and forth, and we'll have a cultivator for our farm, and we'll have all sorts of stuff like that. So it'll be our first little base away from home, and it's a good thing. So for right now, let me get all this stuff put away, make some food out of it so we can go back and get to the plains safely. I still have not researched the Deathsquito brew that I'm trying to look for, and then I'll let you guys know about that as well. I think there's a couple other bogwitch things we should look at, and since we're going to be over there by the plains, right next door, we can look at buying some. But yeah, that's about where we're at. Also, I do want to see about making, what was the other one? I need to get trollfish, I think it was. I need to go buy a fishing rod, because there's something with the trollfish where you can carry way more weight. And I think that I don't really need it for now, but I need to start making them for the Ashlands, because Modder, I think what was it, like Modder plus belt plus that is like 1,000 pounds of carry weight. And so like I would only have to go on like one flame metal run for the entire Ashlands, which would be really sick. So I think we need to do that, but we'll worry about that obviously later. Just a couple things I want to tell you guys that I'm looking at, because we are going to be back by the Bogwitch and the other trader, so I need to remember what stuff I need to do for them as well. Okay, so we are going to be at base for a few days before we really head anywhere into the plains. Now, there are a few things. One, we need to do a whole bunch of organizing and stuff in here. So, for the plains, what I'm looking at right now is, there's a whole bunch of different things, man. I mean, so I did look at the Deathsquito potion. You need grouper, which you need fueling trophies made with bait to make. So, and I don't know that I've ever really, like, fished in this game. I feel like I've tried and it just doesn't work, but I feel like I'm just bad at it or need to figure out how to do it, and then I'll be fine. But yeah, I don't know. Okay, let's start breeding some stuff. We need to wait till those onions pretty much get done before I really want to focus on anything like that. But I think we're actually going to be at base for a few days. Maybe I'll go get some coins and stuff, but otherwise I kind of just want to hang out for a minute. Back here at base. I mean, that's what we could start trying to build. So, we're going to need so much iron for it. I mean, we're going to need to go on a big iron run at some point. But we're going to need an oven, and we're going to need the blast furnace. And I almost am wondering if we're going to need a base extension out that way a little further. I would not be against it, honestly, because, I mean, okay, say we can fit this here and move the food prep table over. That works, right? But then we still need the blast furnace, which I guess could go where that chest is at, and we can move the artisan table somewhere, but that's going to be quite a packed area. And we still need room for the black forge and stuff, which could be upstairs. We could do all of it. We could fit all of it. But we need at least, that's 10 iron plus, what, another 15 for the oven. So we need at least another 25 iron. I'm almost wondering if I just go back to the swamp this episode. I want to go to the plains, though. Maybe we do go back to the swamp real quick. While all the onions and stuff are growing, we could. But I don't know, I really want to go to the plains and just get some crops started. Okay, I think we're still going to stick with the OG plan. We're going to try and get some crops started there just because I want the flax and the barley growing because I don't really need the iron and stuff until I have that stuff done. And it's not going to help me get it done. We'll do the iron later. Right now, we're going to go get all the wood for all the workbenches and stuff that I want to use. Maybe we'll go get some copper and bronze and stuff because we are going to need another forge. We're going to need probably another cultivator. And if I could upgrade it, that would be nice because we're going to be planting a lot out there. And we'll do that kind of stuff first. But we are going to need to go on an iron run today at some point because I'm realizing how much more we're going to need. We're probably going to need like 300 iron. It's going to be like a whole nother swamp run. Now, obviously, we'll be way more prepared for this swamp run, and the chance of death will be a lot lower than it has been on other swamp runs, but we are still going to have to make one, so... and I'm trying to think of what else I saw. I don't know. There's a whole bunch... There's new stuff in the Bog Witch that unlocks after Modder. There's a whole bunch of stuff that we can check out when we go over there. We need the fishing pole and bait. We need a whole bunch of things, but... I mean, right now, we're still safe at home. We're going to work on a couple of, like, things, but I think we're going to just kind of set out for one big journey today. Maybe where we'll hit both the farming and we'll hit up the swamp. We'll bring food for both, I think. And we'll just kind of get all of it done all at once. And then we'll return to base at the end of the episode, or maybe we'll still just be out there at the end of the episode. I have no clue, but it's going to take a long time to prepare for whatever that journey is going to be. Hold on a minute. Why has this not happened yet? Silver sword, 3 iron. Yeah, okay, we're doing that. 1 wood. Okay, we can grab a wood. How have we not done that? Okay, we can upgrade our silver sword once real quick. I didn't realize how much silver we had. We're also going to need to do that before Yagaloth. So we're going to take Yagaloth with the silver sword. Quite honestly, Yagaloth is going to be one of the quicker, like, I don't know. The plains is normally for me is a pretty quick progression. And because we have one so close that we can make fairly safe, it may be even quicker than normal. But what I'm thinking is, I mean we get the padded metal armor, we get our fire resistance meads made, some decent healing and stuff, get our armor made, and then but I think we're just gonna do silver sword. So yeah, we'll have to take another run up to the mountains, but we'll do that a little more geared than we are now. Get a little bit more silver, and we should be able to wreck through Yagaloth. But yeah, I'm gonna upgrade this real fast. So we got it's just boar hide, right? Boar hide, that ingot, boom. And then, yeah, level 2 silver sword, sick. Yeah, we'll have to go get more at some point, but that's a good way to start. Okay, we're still waiting on stuff. We're still preparing. We still got this 19 that we could smelt up, which would actually put us over 30. We needed 40, though. And then, yeah, we'll be ready. I think we'll be ready to head out by then if our food's ready. But otherwise, we may still be waiting for food for just a moment. Okay, it's taken me a good amount of time to get ready, but I think I should have enough tin and enough copper to make both the cultivator and... What else was I going to make? Crap, I had something else. Oh, the forge. So we'll have those. Onions are almost done for food. We've been getting great orph eyes. Not a lot of them, but we'll be able to make some stamina food from that and some from muck shakes. And then also, we made a level 3 silver shield. Because why not? I still had a bronze one. We're going to the plains, and I looked at the stats, and while it doesn't have the same parry bonus because it's not a buckler, it still looks pretty good. So, I'm down to do that. We got that fully upgraded. And we also still have enough stuff, which we will go check out here in just a second, to do... to do the pants one more time as well. So we're going to be actually quite a bit more geared than we were going to Modder, which is just crazy, dude. The Modder fight was insane. Watching that back with some of my friends who are Valheim players who have been in the videos and stuff like that, in the earlier videos, and just showing them how hard Modder hits, like just the ice breath hitting me from like 180 down to 50 is so terrifying. But yeah, it was an awesome, I don't know, that was an awesome thing. But yeah, we're more geared than even for that, and we're just going to the plains. Honestly, I don't know how to take it slowly in the plains, because looking at my plan, I think the best thing to do, like for gear-wise, is get that Deathsquito potion, and I need to get a fueling trophy, as well as I need plants, which means I'm gonna have to book it into a fueling village. I think I should just take it slow and clear it with a bow, but that's gonna be, I don't know, that's gonna be a little difficult. I think we're also gonna bring a stone cutter with us. I don't have any more iron, so we'll have to bring our stone cutter with us, but then we can use that to make, I guess we wouldn't need that, actually. No, we wouldn't need that. We can just make... yeah, but what if I want to build out of stone? We might bring it. We'll bring it just to make sure. Because we will build a decent little base there. But... okay. What do I want to do then? Alright, well, we have this. We'll have all that stuff. I'm just trying to think of what I got to bring with me. But we're fairly geared. We got the more upgraded iron sword. We got the silver shield. We got still like probably 150 arrows, 197 arrows, plus the 60 flint heads, which are not that good. But and all we need to do is smelt the copper and tin up, turn it into some bronze, get our cultivator made for up there in case we lose ours or forget ours. I don't want one of those fiascos. And if the onions are done, we'll be ready to go. If the onions aren't done, which they may not be by then, the onions aren't done, we're going to go look for some more trader stuff because I would like to bring some stuff back to Haldor. Though I don't know that there's many areas over here I have not already messed with, so I don't know, maybe we'll replant some trees or something, but for right now I don't have that much left to do. We're kind of waiting, kind of in that waiting game again of like we got to hang out over here for a little bit until we have the stuff that we need, but it is what it is. Let's look at the pants real quick before I leave. I think it was 10. 10 of that. Oh, wait, we have a lot of tin. I did not realize that. I just put another, like, 17 tin in. Maybe we'll bring a cauldron with us. Okay, we have that. And then we need that and that. And we can upgrade that. I think it's just a bit more armor, but not too bad. If we had a little bit more silver, we'd be capable of doing even more, but we don't, so again, is what it is. We'll get some more at some point if we haven't gotten our padded iron yet. And I think that's about it. All right. Back to hanging out for a little bit. But we should be headed out fairly soon. Yeah, I think I could see us heading out pretty soon. Okay, would anybody like to explain this one to me? How? How could you have possibly have gotten... How did you get up here? Is there so many of them that they can climb out of the pen now? Because if so, can you stack these? Hold on a minute. Can you stack these? Oh yeah, you can. They may have to stack some of these up. That's kind of crazy that they can do that. I have no clue how that guy got up here. I just figured I should bring you guys back and show you that real quick because that was a little insane. Onions are growing, so we are leaving tomorrow, assuming all of the metal is smelted, which it should be. But that was a wild one to come back and see. Alright, day 138, and we are about ready to go. Everything is grown. Let's pick up all the copper. Toss that in there. Ingots-wise, we need 6 of it left there, and then we need 10 tin to turn into 10 bronze. Which may end up being 11 bronze if we get lucky. And then, is it 10 to make the cultivator? It's 5 to make, alright, we'll get an upgraded cultivator, I guess. I don't know, maybe we'll bring, no, maybe we'll bring bronze for something else, though. I'm trying to think what else we could bring bronze for. I don't know, it probably wouldn't just hurt to have some at base, either. I got way more than I needed to, actually. I'm not that happy with what foods we're going with, quite honestly. So we can just leave this one here. That one there. Ingots, we got that. So we got 6 of these bad boys. We need 4 coal. And stone and wood, which we have down there. Is it 4 coal or 6 coal? Just make sure. I'm pretty sure it's 4. Where did it go? Oh, there we go. Yep, 4 coal. We need this, and then how many? Is it 2 dragon tears for the artisan table? Yeah, we'll take 2 dragon tears with us. I want to set up kind of like a whole base over there. But there we go. So we got that. We're going to just pick the onions right now because I'm not worried about everything else. And we'll save a couple of them for seeds. And we can replant them as seeds, I guess. But we're going with wolf jerky, wolf skewers, and muck shake, which isn't the best, but I don't have the stuff for sausages. And, I mean, I don't know, like, lox meat's really going to outweigh any of this stuff anyways. And that's going to be the thing that we have to do probably next episode is tame some lox. With our raised up base design, we'll have a decent amount of room to have them at the other base. We may bring some here because it'd be cool to have them here. And also, it's much safer to farm them here. But if we can make a safe plains base, that would also be sick. So, alright, we have... Alright, we got 50. I say we put 25... I mean, I'll even let us put 30 back in here. And we'll just use 20 of them real quick. Use 20. We need some Mushrooms. Is it cooked wolf meat? I swear it's not. It probably is. We could have made onion soup. Now that I look at that, actually, instead of the muck shake. But it's okay. That's still gonna work. We'll bring plenty of this. And we'll have good health and stuff. And honestly, having the more stam might not be a bad idea. Comparatively to, like, I don't know, we're gonna need constant stamina to be able to draw our bow and stuff like that to keep us safe. But it's just a little scary to not have the perfect stuff on me. We got healing meads and stuff, though. We should have a good time. That's everything, I think. Got modder. And we're not planning on getting a fishing pole and stuff yet, because we're going to worry about that when we go get iron. We'll find all the valuables and stuff that we need. Let's eat these. We got our rested buff. And it's still early in the morning. We've got a decent amount of stone and wood on the boat. And I think did I take the, yeah, we got the stone cutter. We got everything. We're good. We're ready. Yeah, alright. So the goal is just to hit land, unload as much stuff as I can, like, unload, kill everything, and then try and real quick just, like, block the area with workbenches and stuff real fast. This is what we have in here for that. So we have a decent amount of stone and wood to get us started. There will be plenty in the plains, and there's a meadows right over there as well. So we'll have everything we need around us. But if I can just land, throw a bunch of workbenches, kill everything in the area, and just go further out with workbenches to block everything, raise up a decent area for a farm, we'll have a pretty safe area to land in the plains every single time that we want to go there. So that's going to be the goal. But we'll also have modder. Once the wind turns not our favor, then we'll use it, because I'm trying to keep it efficient here. But we are ready. Day 138, we're heading to the plains, baby. Man, with modder buff, we can make it there in almost a third of a day. Like, day goes from 6 to 1800, 600 to 1800. So, like, if we left at 8, we're here at, I mean, it only took us 4 hours of the day to get here with modder buff, which is pretty sick. And it seems like we have wind, actually, still, which is really nice. So, that's sick. We're up past Elder now. That's where our little plains base is. And, yeah, that's not bad. So, we should... It's getting real foggy. I really don't want to mess with the plains while it's this foggy. And I'm kind of deciding, do I want to try and make landfall, or do I want to try and go the route of following the swamp where the bog witch is at back till it hits plains? That way I have a bit of, like, running room. I don't know. I really don't have that much health. That's what I'm kind of worried about. I really just don't. Like, we got some, but, like, it's not enough, quite honestly. But I need stamina, too. I think we're just gonna have to be careful. This is that dangerous period where, like, we're transferring from being in mountains to being in plains. And though plains is a little bit easier than mountains, in my opinion, that doesn't mean it's going to be easy. It's just gonna be slightly less dangerous, and if we do die, it'll be slightly easier to recover. So, I mean, that's it. But I think we're almost there. I think we're gonna cut it through the swamp. And I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. There's a couple good spots I've seen for a plains like base, but I would like to actually take a look at them. Okay, we're at the swamp. Cannot see the pass at all to see where I need to go through at. 1, can't tell where I'm at. 2, can't see that. And if there is anything like a death skeeto in the fog, also wouldn't be able to see that. I think that's the little pass where I got to go through right here. But I would really like it to not be foggy when I do it. 1, I don't want to get my boat stuck in the swamp. And 2, I would also just like to be able to see anything coming at me. We may have to wait. We have to wait this one out. Or go real slow through it. I really don't want to wait it out. I'm super impatient with this. Let's just try and poke through. Let's see what happens. Come on. We'll be fine. I think this is it right here. Come on. Oh, it's going to unfog. It's going to unfog right here. Yeah, that's the last bit of fog. There's the plains where I need to be at. I think this edge right here would be a cool plains farm. Maybe up a little further, but we block the spawns up to it or something like that. I mean, that's what makes the most sense to me, because it's so easy to get to here. So we can get here in a day. So let's park at this swamp right here, actually. That's Skeeto. Drop that guy. Drop this guy. Yeah, see, he's not even that bad. The lock's not great, but we could move down to where those trees are at. Okay, hold on. Some problems here. Brother. Valheim fixed fighting on hills. No, they didn't! Okay. That's fine. See black metal over there. I mean, we're gonna have to deal with locks at some point, right? Those would be nice ones to tame, though. We'll move down a little further. No, I'd like to have it right here, honestly. This is where I'd like to have my base at. I think we gotta fight these locks. I think the best way to do it is to fight them from somewhere where they can't get to. I don't know if they can hit me up here or not. Well, quite honestly, I'm doing fine with damage. This is a good way to up my bow skill. We got enough arrows. We'll just do it. Also, the leech looks like it's helping me a bit, which I can appreciate. It also seems like there's some skeletons and stuff. If they can all just do some damage to it. We need lox meat anyways. That would make me feel so much better about my health situation right now. But I mean, honestly, clearing all three of those and taking that little hillside spot right there next to the bog witch and stuff would be really nice, because the bog witch is right down that way. So, ow. From where, you little dickhead? Okay. We don't want to get hit by this by any means. We also don't want it to attack our boat. We also don't want it to attack our boat. That would also be a massive problem. Yeah, it's gonna do that, huh? It's gonna die, though. Okay. Put that down. Let's fix that up. Let's eat our skewer. Let's grab our stuff that we need. Our new stuff. I think we're gonna try and take care of all of these real quick if the game will let me. If I can take care of all three of these locks, it actually won't be too bad of a day. We'll have a really good lineup to start over here. So, we'll try and do that. We got a whole bunch of other stuff that wants to kill us over here that we got to take out, which is going to be a fun time. But, I mean, we got cloudberries, we got locks. Honestly, as much as I would have liked to tame the locks, it is what it is. But, for right now, this is not a bad place to start. As long as I can clear these first couple of things, I actually will have, I think, a really good area over here. Okay, they're not gone, nor are they dead. But we're just going to try and start to block some spawns out here. Just going to start, like, placing those like that. And then it is almost nighttime, so maybe we use some to make a bed real quick and sleep through the night. But, yeah, no, the locks just ran into the swamp and got aggroed to other stuff, so we'll just take that for now. We'll see if we can... We're also going to block some of these swamp spawns over here, so I just have a complete area to just be safe in. But that's not a bad start. I do wish it went a little smoother, but that's okay. Put all this stuff away for right now. We don't need a base yet. We just need a place. Nope, I did not grab what I needed to. We just need a place to sleep for the night before this becomes a problem. Oh! My god, dude. What a way to wake up in the morning. Holy shit. Bro, chill. Oh my god. That was almost it, and that wasn't even my fault. Why did it let me sleep if it was aggroed to me? I don't even know where that just was at. Dude, stop. Oh my god, this is hell so far. I mean, this is such a good spot to stop because it's so close to our boat, or it's so close to our base. And it's so close to the water, and like we can get back and forth. It's close to the traders. Like it's a great spot to have a little base at. But man, is this a terrible start for it. I mean, this is a good spot to sit, but like, dude, these fuelings and stuff, like, I don't know, man. It's just not, it's not going the way it's supposed to. That's a 1-star out there. He's gonna break my fucking boat if he doesn't quit. I'm gonna have to stop him. Hold on. Okay. Bro, this guy's not my friend. Dude. Oh my god. Okay. We should be able, though, to... I mean, we're still clearing everything. They're just... I mean, they're working overtime against my workbenches to try and make sure that they don't get to exist. Which is kind of a pain. But it is what it is. Come on. There we go. Drop you. They broke literally all my workbenches. Oh, they do not want me over here. This is why we need a little raised up base area. This is why we need to not have all of this insane shit happening to us. But... see, that one's breaking shit. Come on. Last one. And dude, the planes have such a problem with respawning stuff constantly that like I'm really worried that these are just going to instantly respawn as more locks. But I can't, I mean, I don't know what to do about that if that happens. Oh my god, wait, how was he that? No, I didn't want to use that. How was he that close to dead? Okay, hold on. Yeah, we got 50 more wood. Workbenches, workbenches. Oh! Death Skeeter. Come on, stop, please. Sit still. There we go. Okay, this is fine. This is a good area for what we need. We're going to use the stone that I have over here with the hoe, and we're going to raise this up. We're also going to start blocking some spawns for the swamp and stuff. I don't want anything over in any of these parts. I don't want anything anywhere. Just stay away from my shit. So we'll do something like that. There's another death skeeto. Like I said, this plains is super bad about like mass respawning stuff. Like whole packs of locks will just respawn all at the same time, and it's just such a pain. So we're gonna try not to have that happen. But I mean, yeah, if we can just get the little base raised up, it really won't matter what spawns that much. Okay, well, we're already out of stone, which is not cool. That means we're gonna have to go. There is a pillar over here. We could break that, and that would give us enough stone. We just want to block this whole area off. Oh, there's a fueling village up there, too. I mean, we could get everything we need from here. We really could, but... hold on, let's get this guy coming at us. Oh, not yet. Okay. Cool. Do we try and break this real quick? I think we do. That pillar's where the bog witch is at. She's, like, right back there. Because I know she's really close to just a pillar in the swamp. I do see another fueling out there. Let's grab this. I want to peek over this hill and make sure there's nothing that's going to instantly snipe me. No, there's a village right there. Okay. Yeah, I think we try and take this out. It's a little scary. I'm going to try and keep an eye out for what could be coming towards me because of this. But this is probably the quickest and safest way to get stone real fast without getting destroyed by everything, because otherwise I'm going to have to do 100 small rocks and then I'm going to be running to new areas and all that, and that's just not safe. That fueling can hear me, dang it, dude. Oh, yeah. Okay. Alright. Let's do this. We'll fight this fueling real quick just because... where's he going? Where's he going? Okay. He is strong, dude. Okay, that's nice, actually. 2 arrows stagger, and then everyone after that staggers, so it's not terrible. We need to be really careful over here, though. Dude, I'm so scared of everything. Oh, if we just get into this plains biome, though, if we can just get a good, solid entry into it, then we'll be looking at, you know, super good farmable food. Food that we can just sit out here and just farm a whole bunch of. And that is very nice. Now, does that mean we'll always have the energy and time to do it? Not necessarily, but having the option to do it when we really need it will be nice. So, I mean, that's, yeah, okay. Alright, well, we're trying to break this pillar down. We're going to see if we can use this stone to finish building what we got to build. And then if it all works out, we should have that blocked off as a base. Probably put core wood spikes around the top, maybe next episode, just to make sure that, like, Deathsquitos can't fly in. And then we'll worry about taming locks next episode, I think. But today, if we can just get this done, maybe we'll clear that fueling village today and see if we can just get some plants going and a little base set up here. And I'll be totally down for that. That's a fine episode, in my opinion. We got into the plains, we got set up on the plains, and we'll be able to farm the plains next episode as much as we want, which would be about the perfect thing for us. Okay. Really, still the biggest thing I'm worried about is Deathsquitos, because they don't make enough fucking noise if they get aggroed. They just buzz up behind you, and sometimes it's already too late if you hear that buzz. If you're out of stam and you hear that buzz, it's it. So, we got our cultivator and stuff up here. We still have the wood to build a base with. We've got plenty of trees if we don't. We're not that far from base, which feels really nice. And I mean, yeah, so far not terrible, just a little scary. But I'll bring you guys back when we get this like little farm set up and when we start to go towards that fueling village to see how bad it is. Okay, is it perfect yet? No, but we need to get a base set up because some of my tools and stuff are starting to get broken. My rested is gone, and it's about to be nighttime again. So I think we just grab our stuff and set up our base. It's not always going to be perfect, but this will give us a good base to hang out at while we're building this place up. We got this. I honestly should have brought like a cooking station and everything. Like I don't know that I'll spend that much time here, but it's not a bad idea to just set up that kind of stuff out here. I was going to build out of stone, but I don't think I'm gonna because stone's already an issue. I already broke that pillar and it's still not getting me that far. This is not bad though. We could do. Why is it like trying to sink into the ground? Like sit like right there. That's like okay. Why do you want to sink into the ground? Just place on top of the ground. What is your problem? How is that? Maybe I will build out of stone, because building out of wood is ridiculous. Come on. Just place. Okay, we'll see if that works. The idea is just to build a little thing like this, and maybe open up this right here so I can get in and out. Make it like almost a tunnel into the base, rather than a little base inside the wall. It could leave me susceptible to things breaking down the back of it, which is something to worry about, but yeah, wait, that might not be a good idea, actually, now that I think about it. We're going to need more stone to raise up the ground just to have this be how it is, but this is so far, this seems like it's going to work. I mean, even this, we don't even need this to be a big base. We can just go to here. That's fine. I still will need a tiny bit of stone to help do the walls and stuff. Bigger than anything right now, what I need is place like that with a campfire. And a place like that I can sit to get my rested back. Because not having my rested in here is so dangerous. Do I have stuff from my campfire over here? I don't think so. No, those are bone fragments. Shit, dude. Okay, we'll grab a rock real quick. Let's see, we can make this into a campfire. We'll get our rested buff back. We'll have an artisan table and stuff over here. So if I want to smelt stuff over here, I can. But, I mean, obviously the main goal is to do it back at the other base, because that is going to be our main base. I just heard a feeling behind me. Drop that for the meat. Let's get our rested buff back before we fight anything. Honestly, it's just the rain right now that's kind of screwing me too, but throw that there. That should be fine. Crouch down here. Yeah, okay. We're going to sit here for a second. We'll get our rested buff back. Turn this into our little base for now. And then get our forge and stuff up. Or, yeah, get our forge and stuff up. We'll finish making this wall around it. And then we'll go... If I can repair my bow and stuff and I have enough arrows still, we're going to go ahead and head out to that fueling village. See if we can just plink everything with arrows and kill everything like that. And if that all works, we should have plants here by the end of the episode. And we should be next time able to farm as much of this as we want. Tame some locks and do a bunch of other cool stuff. Okay, this should be enough. We need 4 stone and we can make our... Oh, we need 8 stone, actually. We need a little bit more stone and stuff and we can make Both crafting stations I need. I did almost just die to a death mosquito. It came over the wall, like, going Mach 2, just ready to get me. And I don't know that it would have killed me, but I am assuming it will kill me. So, we're just going to keep that assumption and hopefully not have to test it. It's the only thing I'm really worried about here is death mosquito sneaking up on me, because I know it's going to happen. And I know one of the times I'll miss the bow shot or miss the dodge or something, and that's so scary. Just knowing that may be my plane's death, or many of my plane's deaths, is just death mosquitoes. That's why we want to get those fish and stuff so we can fish in here, but we need fueling trophies, so we can't really do that yet until we have that. So we got this. Really, we want this not for anything other than the sharpening stone, which I forgot we need more stone for. And I could have just made a sharpening stone back at base, but I figured if I did want to build anything out of stone here, it was a good idea to have it. Even draugrs are still so scary to me. I know I'm in the plains, but like a 1 or 2 star draugr could still get me. So we're trying to be careful of literally everything. Oh, this series gives me so much, like, I had a hard time going to modded the other day just because I was so scared of everything. Like, it made me want to progress so slowly. And modded, you really actually kind of want to progress quickly so you can get to the modded parts of the series. But that was wrecking me more than anything else has, man. It's just going from this series to a regular series made me so scared of everything. I got hit by a troll in that series, and it scared me so badly because I thought I just lost. Like, I don't know, I'm just still in that mode of like hit equals lost world, and it's a lot. There are some days where I do not want to get on here. There's some days where I will tell you, there's some days in the future where I'll pick to do something else, like the modded series, because I don't feel in the mood to do this to where I could die and lose my world that day. So that's how some days are going to be. But we got this, make our sharpening stone. That'll allow us to repair our bow. We still got plenty of arrows to at least go mess with that village. We're going to need a little bit more wood, just a-okay. We should still have some out here. If not, we have plenty of little trees. And yeah, this is still just right next to the bog witch. This is still not at all that far from base. Like I said, it's like a half day's travel back and forth between them. We've got 13 locksmeat, which is actually a super solid start to our locksmeat adventure. I mean, if we can just get some flour and all that, we'll be good. Now, we will need iron and stuff for that flour, because not only do we need the iron for the other 2 stations, but we also need it for the nails for the spinning wheel and the windmill, which is stuff we'll have to build here. That stuff we'll focus on probably next episode, because I actually don't have that much time left. These last couple days, including today, has been kind of short, but I'd rather short than no episode, so that's what we're gonna do. Kaboom, kaboom, and we'll repair that. All right, let's go check this fueling village out before we get off for the day. This is gonna be the last thing that we try. It's been a really productive day so far. Even if, I mean, like I said, I know shorter episodes, and that means we don't get actually that much, like, progress objectively, but who cares? We're having fun. You guys are watching. You guys got something to watch. I got something to play, and we're having a good time together. So we're going to try and get a fueling trophy out of anything up here. And, I mean, I can just hope. I really hope that if we do that, we can turn it into that bait, use it to get some grouper next episode, and turn that into what we need to keep ourselves safe from the death mosquitoes for the rest of the plains. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. Oh! Oh my god, yes, this would have helped me with the village. Don't care. Oh my god. Jeez, dude, that's terrifying. Okay, tar's good. Tar's good. We need it. We need it for what we're doing, but I hate it. I hated that a lot. Okay, that's our village. Dude, coming up over the hill just face to face with that was terrible. I guess I'd rather see it now, though, than when I was fighting the fuelings already. Okay. There's another one up here. I mean, that's really good for comfort and stuff. We need that, but... Once again, terrifying. Come on, dude. I can't see at all. There's 4 more. There's 4 more, dude. I mean... Hold on. This is going to be so scary. There's another one coming down here. One at a time can take them. Hold on, this could be bad. God, dude, that's so scary. They hit so hard. Hold on. Ooh, dude, they're everywhere. They're spawning everywhere. He has spears. Yes, he does. Oh, come on, you little dick. Get out of here. Chad, yes, viewing trophy, let's go. Okay, alright. We got 2 minutes 33 seconds arrested. We gotta get back up here and clear this tar pit. Yeah, tell me he saw me. We're gonna try and sneak up this backside and see if I can get some fuelings to come with me. I mean, it's just a better idea. Just have them fight each other. As much as I hate it, I mean, if I can kill them, I'd rather just kill them. That one's gonna come down here now, which is fine, but like, also if I can have them help me with the fuelings, that's less stuff I gotta do, so I will take it. We get the opportunity to get some tar here. I just, more than anything, really don't want to get pinned between them. I think it would be really nice to have, like... Okay, there's a shaman. There's no berserker. Oh, there's a berserker. Oh, that just got sent deep into the pit of fuelings. Hold on. Fight each other. Fight each other. Yeah, that's what we want. Okay, now we just... Oh. Dude, it's just constant death around me. I really was not that worried about the planes, but now I am. Okay, we're gonna let them fight for just a second and see what gets cleared from it. I'm not even gonna take my chances with that Deathsquito out there. Maybe I will have to, but no, definitely not now. Now he's too close. Come on. I mean, they're focused for a second. He's dead. This is so scary. Who's gonna win that fight? That guy did. Okay, perfect, perfect. That's them all cleared. There was plants in there, I think. So now if we can just clear them small bit by small bit, we'll be perfectly fine. We just need to clear them a little bit at a time. That's not what you want to see. Not at all what you want to see. Perfect. Okay, alright. Breathe. Like I said, if we get this cleared, this is all we need for the day. There's a ton of them too, so we're gonna have to take it real slow and see what gets aggroed each time I shoot something. But ideally, we just get them like that one at a time would be just perfect. It's more about hitting every shot than and picking the right fuelings to hit at a time than anything else. I like that guy back there. Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, there is plants because I just hit a barley. I just hope there's a flax as well. And also, I don't really want to shoot at them while they're in the village. Okay, he's 1 star. He's gonna get stuck in here. He's stupid. Just have a knife though, and I don't have rested anymore. So I think I'm gonna put down a campfire after this one and just get that back. I don't really care what he drops. I'd rather just not fight him. Get this back real quick. We'll hang out. We're good. Just panicking a little bit. Oh, fog is setting in for the day. This might just be what stops us from getting this done today, unfortunately. I mean, we have killed a lot of them. We've also used a ton of our arrows. So we may have to take a break and not today. Oh, Jesus Christ. I've made one of the big ones mad. Yeah, we may just have to not for the rest of this in-game day because I don't know that I can deal with all of these guys in mist like that. Okay, he's good. That's one of the shamans down. I mean, if I can see decently, I'll be okay. I'm more worried about death mosquitoes and stuff still. It is getting kind of close to night, but we have an area to sleep. I mean, do I just go sleep and hope the fog clears? I think I'm going to do that, actually. I can sleep. It's late enough in the day for me to... Oh, God, that scared me. It's late enough in the day for me to sleep. I think I'm going to go back and see if I can. We are going to get those plants today. I think it's just barley. I don't see any flax in there, but I haven't been able to see all the way in. We're not going to get any totems out of that area because I don't see any bonfires, but it's still a decent first village. It's still good to have cleared around us. We have the tar pit. We honestly are going to have so much stuff to go back to base with next time that we need. We're going to clear this today. I don't care how long it takes. I want to get those. I want to get that barley and stuff. The only thing that I could see limiting me is my arrows, which we still have 90 of. The flint heads really aren't going to do much to them, and I'll have to use my sword a little bit more here coming up, but I'm going to still try and poke through it. We're going to, I think, take the berserker next just to make sure I hit him with the right kind of arrows. Okay, it is actually looking like we may have a chance at both plants, and we do have a totem. It's just, I think... Hold on. Hold on. That's why we need the good armor, dude. Had I been in the Fenris set, I would have been dead there. No questions asked. Dude, oh my god. I did not even see that guy. I think the fire burnt out because I've loaded in this area before, which does happen. Okay. That's good to know I can survive one of those. I didn't necessarily want to find out that way that I could survive one of those. That's okay. We got 2 of these arrows left, so we need to use them on the big guy. I'm going to fight him with just arrows, I think. I think I'd have no other choice, because otherwise I got to fight him with... Yo, this do not do very much. The flint heads don't. Otherwise I got to fight him with sword. I can. I really don't like to. Not in this scenario, for sure I don't like to. So, I mean, I think we're just going to have to roll with it here. But, like, it's definitely possible to fight him without it. I just don't want to. Oh, we may have to do sword here. I think we're going to have to do sword here. Sorry, I'm going to get real quiet while I deal with him. Oh my god. Okay. Not too bad. If you guys are ever wondering how to fight those, you can technically do heavy attacks, but you kind of fall behind tempo of the attacks there. So what you got to do, when he swings on his, like he pulls it back over his right side, pretty much there's an attack and a pause. On the right side, the pause happens before the attack. On the left side, the pause happens after the attack. So what you want to do is only do it when he attacks from the left side, because you'll have that pause previous to him hitting that you can do either a heavy or a regular attack. If you want to be super safe, do a regular attack because it's less time. If you want to be a little, you know, if you want to be a little less safe or kill him a little quicker because that's more important in the moment, you can go for something like the heavy attacks, or like a maybe 2 attacks or an attack combo or something, because yeah, otherwise if you go for it on his long pause back hit, if he then goes for one of the short timed hits, you're going to get hit by it. And again, that's normally not the biggest deal if you're geared for the planes and you're not in this mode, but I am not geared for the planes and I'm in this mode. So that's not that much of an option, really. 2 guys with spears, not really what I want, but okay, it seems like that one just died. Nope, it didn't. Perfect. Just give me some flax and some barley. We'll literally plant these and be done for the day. Also, for anybody wondering, this is why we don't play on 0.5x, because if we did, this flax would be giving us 1, and we'd replant it, and we'd get 1, and then we'd have no way to farm flax and stuff, which would be quite a stupid way to play the plains, in my opinion. We're also trying to clear all these guys out of the towers after I saw how hard that spear hit. I mean, I honestly quite assumed a spear would kill me, and even with not the best food, it didn't. So, I gotta remember I'm not playing a no-hit series, I'm just playing a difficult series. And while a no-hit would be quite difficult, that's not what I'm doing here. Okay, we do not have barley unless we have it in a chest, which does not seem that we are going to. Thing that I am happy to see is we got plenty of fueling trophies. So, we got a totem, which is sick. And we got some black metal. Did I get the barley I needed for the food? No. Flax is... Oh, wait, we got one more chest. Flax is more important to me, but they're both really important. Yeah, none. Do we see anything else? Nope. Nothing else right now. Alright, well, I think that is going to be it for the day. Yeah, we made it far. We made it into the plains. Next episode is going to be a longer episode, and it's going to be farming. Well, it's going to be longer for me, because I'm going to have to do some farming and some locks taming and some stuff like that. It may actually be a shorter episode for you guys, like it kind of has been. But we're getting back. Daily uploads, long episodes, and I'm getting back into the swing of the series. So, yeah. So, as I mentioned at the beginning, I'm currently trying to make to 10,000 subscribers, and I think we can hit it by the end of the year. It's going to be close. We got 6 days to gain 900 subs. It's quite unlikely, or we got a week to do 900 subs. It's quite unlikely, but if you guys could make it happen, that would mean a lot to me. Thank you guys so much to all the Super Thanks members back at base, as well as the new ones I added today, and the ones that have been there supporting since the beginning of the series. Thank you guys so much for all of you guys who support the series, you guys who watch the daily episodes, you guys who comment every day. I will be getting around to the comments. I apologize, it's been so long. And, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. So, yeah, I truly hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.